Welcome to FeminSTEM. My name is Kelly.
And my name is Mari. And in this video, we're going to talk about women in science, or the lack of.
Okay, so just an overview or some background information. 24% of the people in the STEM workforce are women. And to a breakdown of them in specific fields, 22% are in math and computer science, 40% are in physical sciences, 18% technologies, 13% are engineers, and 32% are architects or in part of some sort of building planning.
So 24% of women actually work in STEM fields. However, 47% of women get degrees in STEM. In a room of 25 engineers, only 3 of them will be women.
Yet, in the U.S., 49.4% of 15-year-old girls are interested in science versus 39.9% of boys at the same age range. And they earn more math and science credits in classes than boys. So, why are these numbers so low?
It's a lot about cultural perceptions. Traditionally, we don't think of girls in science.
There's a quote by Kate Mulgrew, the first female captain on the show Star Trek The Voyager. I've had young women come to me and say that before they watched The Voyager, it didn't really occur to them they could be successful in a high position in the field of science. Girls going to MIT, pursuing astrophysics with a view to a career in NASA.
It also has something to do with self-esteem.
Something happens in middle school where girls' self-esteem drops from 72% in 6th grade to 55% in 10th grade.
And it has something to do with gender. For example, when asked to indicate gender on a test, girls would score 20% lower than girls who didn't have to specify their gender.
And it's also about the lack of role models in the industry. When you think of the top names or the innovators, or the big minds in tech fields, lots of times you don't come up with women.
In fact, that Are My Girls At video
Yeah.
explains it just in YouTube in general. There's a lack of women who make science-based YouTube videos.
Alright, so there are ways to fix this since the issue is now gaining awareness. There are lots of companies and websites that are trying to get girls engaged in STEM, such as the L'Oreal Girls for Science website, where girls can explore STEM fields and role models.
And for example, Marvel, when they created the movie Thor, partnered with the National Academy of Science and Underwriter Laboratories for a competition for the chance to meet professional women in STEM.
Yeah. So there's also Ada Lovelace Day, which happens in the fall, and that's just a day of celebrating women and girls in STEM.
And there's starting to be lots more scholarships and college admissions towards women in STEM.
Alright, DigiGirls is a Microsoft event, and Girls' Generation is an all-girls robotics competition by FIRST.
And the Girl Scouts have created their own STEM-based program to encourage women to explore science fields.
There's also or still is currently a lot of stigma towards girls being called nerds and what qualifies as nerds, and the band Doubleclick's, a sister duo, made a music video on it called Nothing to Prove. Check it out.
So there's a lot of role models in STEM. You just kind of have to go and find them. And
Yeah.
some of the older ones, such as Grace Hopper or Marie Curie.
There's a lot of modern-day ones in the field that are starting to gain momentum and being well-known, such as Marissa Mayer, the most current one, which is one of the youngest CEOs, and the first female engineer at Google. There's also Lemur Frey, I think I'm saying your name right, who was the first female engineer to be featured on Wired magazine cover in 2011.
And V Heart, she's a popular YouTuber who makes math videos.
There's also the non-stereotypical role models in STEM fields, such as Holland Roden, a Teen Wolf actress who has a UCLA degree in molecular biology.
And Maya Bach, who is Amy on The Big Bang Theory, who has a degree in neuroscience.
Yeah, so with an increase in role models for girls and also a way for girls to keep and be encouraged to be in STEM.
We hope FeminSTEM is a useful tool for girls to learn more about STEM fields in general.